Hello everyone, we're back again with another critique video. Today on the channel we have Bella Stevenson. There we go. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, third time is the charm, as they say. Hello everyone, I'm back again with another video. But this time, it is not a critique video. In fact, I'm not even in my office. I am in the living room of our apartment. This is a video I'm doing at the request of, actually, I believe one person. Which is pretty funny, but I thought it was a good idea. People wanted to know, what does it look like whenever I get food at the store? What do I get? How do I go about getting it? How much care do I put into my diet? Is it sophisticated? Is it complicated? The answer to that, just as a spoiler, is no. But it's almost going to be comical how simple this is, but I think it has some utility because it shows you how simple that things can be, and arguably, depending on how you look at it, should be. But I'm not alone today. I'm with my girlfriend Bella, and you guys may recognize that you may have put two and two together, that my name is Edward and her name is Bella. I feel like that's pretty fitting.
My name isn't short for my name isn't short for anything either.
Yeah. It's not an Isabella. It's not a no. Nope. But
yeah.
before we go, and of course I'll be telling you guys where we're going soon. Before we do that, I'll show you around where my videos are done and where I live, where I reside. You're not getting an address from me. You're not getting a zip code. So don't. That's not happening. So, anyway, we'll start actually with my office. I think this is the first time that I've actually turned on the artificial overhead light. We don't use overhead lights. In fact, they're so foreign to us now that they look horrible when we use them. But I had to show you the door. This is the tiny hallway from the living room, which I'll show you in a minute, to the door. This is the office. You ready? And it only opens that much, because then it hits the crossbar. So, anyway, we squeeze in here, do a little side step. We'll close the door here, and look at this. We've got two mattresses here for sound insulation, blocking the closet doors. We've got a bunch of soundproofing panels over here. That I had to impress them into the wall with push pins, because the sticky parts of them on the back didn't stick to this texture of wall. The bumpy type stuff, you can see it on the side. But you got the pull-up bar, you got the green screen hanging from the crossbar here, and here's the desk, guys. This is what we're working with. Of course, we've got our Cerule products, of course, free, and email me behind the scenes. You can learn how to get them for free too, of course. I'm not the only one. Here we've got lipid protein metabolism. I've already learned that. It's a biochemistry lesson, but I always write stuff down from the top of my head to make sure that I actually know what I'm talking about again and again and again. It's my potential autism doing work on there. So that's where my computer sits. That's where the camera sits. Here we go. There's the pause button right there, and this is the chair. Chair sits here. Camera points straight. Computer is turned slightly, and that's how we record. This is an extremely small room, extremely small, and there is, well, a reason for that. We live in a very small apartment with a rent of $165 a month. Really cheap, actually. Income-based. But, let me show you the rest. The lighting. There's our amazing bathroom. Yeah, of course, everyone wants to see a bathroom. You can tell that a man has not decorated this place. This is all her doing. Frankly, I don't care how the place is decorated. I just want one room to myself, maybe two whenever we have an actual house, and then we're good. I just need one room. That's it. Then we have the bedroom. My book, which is everywhere. Actually, in fact, Bella, how about you tell them how much of my book you've read? How much of my book have you read?
I listened to him write it as he was writing it.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Well,
we would call each other on the
that's not
phone and he'd tell me everything that he was writing. So, I basically have listened to it like 18 times.
No. She didn't answer the question. She has read about, she hasn't finished chapter 3. She's about halfway through chapter 3. Isn't that ridiculous? What a great supporting partner she is, like, seriously. Anyway, here's the living room, which you've probably already seen 1,000 times already, with the camera panning around. We have to take our laundry over someplace else, because, you know, we don't have a washer and dryer. And there's the kitchen. There's dishes in the sink, because, well, we did dishes last night, and since we actually make real meals every single night, it gets dirty again in one day. The sink gets full.
I literally did the dishes yesterday. But then I made food after I did the dishes. So.
She's telling the truth. So I guess that's the only spot that we haven't touched. There was a humidifier and a cat box, cat litter box, and of course we look, guys, a grounding mat on the couch.
I'm grounded. Are you?
And then there's a grounding mat on the desk there. I didn't point that out, but that is not just a regular mouse pad type thing. That is a grounding mat. And then we've both got grounding mats on the bed there. See, I'm a man of my word. Okay, now with all that being said, and again, I apologize for the lighting because it's very dark in parts of this place.
Because it's gray outside.
Yeah, that too. With that being said, we're going to go into the car, and then we're going to go ahead and do stuff that we have to do first, and then we'll be going to the store soon after that. What store is that? You'll find out whenever we freaking get there. Say bye.
Bye! Bye! Mwah, mwah, bye!
Oh. We are now at Bella's father's house, who is about 2 blocks away. We do laundry at his place, so we don't have to pay anything. But anyway, after this, we'll be going directly over to the store. This is basically our Saturday routine. Every single Saturday. We wake up, we shower, we get dressed, and we go and do our thing. So that's what's coming up next. On a 34-degree Fahrenheit, very, very windy day, so freezing cold. Which actually helps with my inflammation, my joint inflammation that I still have, because that's what cold does. But anyway, see you soon. Okay, we're here. So you'll notice that Bella here has a drink from Starbucks. It is a decaf coffee, which ruins the point of coffee, as I've talked about before.
I don't like coffee for caffeine. Caffeine makes me shaky and scary. That's my order, though.
So, no, yeah, it's got stevia in it. Oxalate.
Shut up. It's a decaf venti shaken espresso with no classic syrup. Half and half. And stevia and cinnamon powder.
It tastes good. Well, except the coffee part. It tastes like bitter,
He just doesn't like coffee.
burnt plant. But anyway, where are we? So here's the question. Where are we? Well, we are at Sam's Club.
Yippee!
Yes, I know. Really, really fancy. Really sophisticated, high-end type of, shopping that we're doing. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to bring my camera in because I'm going to look like a major weirdo with an $800 camera with me recording everything. So, I'll bring my phone in for this part. Fortunately, this part, though, will last about maybe like 20 seconds. You'll see. So, let's go. What are you doing? Sorry, guys, for the jump to this, but I couldn't record in Sam's, and then we went to Walmart afterwards, actually, and I couldn't record there either. Way too busy, way too loud, and I didn't want to be that weirdo that's just recording with my phone, talking to whoever about something that didn't really care about. So I thought it would be a lot easier to just show you what I got. Really what we got. So this is what I got at Sam's. So you can see, beef bottom round steak. This is grain-fed. It does not bother me at all. So this is what I get. It's the cheapest bulk sort of steak that I've seen at Sam's. And then I of course got pastured pure Irish butter from Kerrygold, salted because unsalted is a little weird to me as a concept. Pastured eggs. Sometimes I do not get these at all, but sometimes I'm in the mood, so I got 18 of them. And then we got a rotisserie chicken. This is for Bella. She likes eating the rotisserie chicken. In fact, she actually already put a dent in that while we were in the car with her hands, which is exactly what I do. But we usually get one of those maybe like once every other week. I end up functioning as her garbage disposal, so I go ahead and just eat the rest of that. She likes the white meat, she doesn't like the dark meat, and of course dark meat is my favorite. And then I got 3 pounds of grass-fed ground beef, $85.15. These are currently at Sam's $4.98 a pound, which is actually cheaper than they have been, so that's good. And then at Walmart, I got some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. These are not for me. We have a cat, Nellie, and we're trying to shift her over to a carnivore diet. She actually, funnily enough, really only likes cooked meat. Now, cats are not designed to eat cooked meat, but eating a cooked meat carnivore diet with enough taurine in it seems to be a lot more optimal than a regular kibble cat food or even wet food diet. And so we're gonna try and slowly transition her over and see how she does with that. So dark meat chicken is high in taurine. Red meat and a lot of other parts of red meat, even some of the organs, are actually pretty low in taurine compared to what cats need, and especially when you cook it. So we're gonna be doing chicken thighs instead, and then chicken legs if I ever decide to even try that with her. The chicken thighs were already $13.29. So I wasn't going to get legs along with it. But anyway, we've got 80-20 ground beef chuck. This is for her, Bella. She got some medium cheddar shredded cheese. She got some half and half. Some green onions, mild, whatever. This we ran out in months. It took months to run out of this because we very rarely use that. If you've watched my channel, you know my feelings on sweeteners. So, yeah. And then she got some of this. So, if you can already see, Bella is a little ketovore, and she uses a tiny amount of all of this stuff with her food. I am pretty strict. And her experience on the diet has been, well, about 30 pounds and going of weight loss, whatever the weight is made up of. We didn't measure that, but it was ostensibly fat and water. Oh, look, the heat went off, so now you can probably hear me better. She used to have issues with becoming inflamed when anyone touched her, so if you even just did a joke little hit on her skin, I know this because we have a little facetiously antagonistic relationship. We joke around with each other a lot. She would just like it was welting. It looked like a massive rash on her skin. So that went away, so she doesn't have that skin inflammation happening anymore. Whenever she gets really stressed out or if something, causes her heart to drop or her stomach, get that feeling in your stomach, that used to cause her skin to get all red and stuff like that, I believe. Her skin is a lot better in terms of acne as well. She gets very, very little acne. She never had enough time to get super sick in her life because we're both young, so those might seem like minor alleviations, but I mean, those are all the issues that she had. She mainly had an issue with weight. But yeah, I mean, now it's not that big of a deal. She takes Cerule as well. Right now she's taking 6 capsules of Stem Enhance and Collagen Active alongside it. And we also, a perfect segue into the next part of why I'm at my dad's house right now, because this is not our apartment. We also drink a different type of water than most people, and I've been doing it for years. What is that water? Well, some of you may already remember, they may remember me promoting a machine called the Kangen water machine. Now, there's a reason I don't promote that anymore. It's because I'm not really a big fan of how the company promotes it, because it's completely anti-scientific. They promote it as being alkaline water, which it is, actually. There's pH drops that you can put in there, and through electrolysis, they make the pH, well, up to 11.5, which is not for drinking. But their drinking water is 9.5 pH. It absolutely is. And it stays that way for a long, long time if you keep it airtight. But they promote that as being healthy for the body, as if it has any effect on your physiology, which it doesn't. They also promote the machine for being restructured water, which is also true. But their implications are that whenever you consume that water, since it is restructured, it will hydrate your cells more. Now, frankly, I'm not quite sure about that. I have a hard time believing that when you consume that water, it isn't restructured into regular water molecules when you consume it. So, I don't know. That one is a little more ambiguous, but also the way in which they operate their MLM little system to promote the machine. So, I don't know. There's a few things that I have issues with, but I swear by the machine. It is not a filter. It has an antimicrobial filter in it only, but the brand Enagic has really, really, really good other filters that you can get for the machine that you put under the sink. They don't go in the machine, but they work with the machine. And basically it filters every single thing. If you get all the right filters, it filters every single thing out of the water, except calcium. So, with that being said, we come here every Saturday and we fill up empty jugs full of the water. Eventually I will have my own machine. Yeah, it's also infused with hydrogen molecules, H2, gas, and I swear by that water. We drink the water that doesn't have any of that, so it's 7.0 pH and it has no hydrogen in it. We just try and get the clean stuff. But if I'm having a flare up and I have a glass of that 9.5 pH hydrogen infused water, it actually makes me feel quite a bit better. It depends on the situation, but I swear by that. So I'm gonna get one soon of my own, but let me go ahead and fill up this water with this machine here.
Powering on.
Ooh, fancy. You can see 9.5, 7.0 is what we go for.
Clean water.
See that? 6.0, 9.0, 8.5, 2.5. If you click the 2.5 pH really acidic water infused with hypochlorous acid designed to function as a sanitizer replacement. Works really well. Comes out of this pipe. And out of the other pipe, since they're using electrolysis and basically splitting water molecules, the 11.5 pH water comes out of this. And this is designed to be used as sort of a dish soap replacement. It emulsifies oils upon impact. So that is something very cool about the water, the machine. But frankly, since this is not our machine, we don't transfer that water with us. We'll probably be using that water whenever I get a machine very soon. Hopefully, actually next month. Be financing one. So let me go ahead and fill up this water. Sorry to waste your time. And I'll meet you guys back at the house. Well, the apartment. I mean, an apartment technically is a house, right? Because it houses people. Okay, anyway. And we're back. We got all of our stuff in the box. Right there. The Sam's box. So, well, that's a pretty sort of uneventful video, probably, for you guys. Hopefully you still enjoyed it. Anyway, I'll probably see you guys in the next video where I'm critiquing some idiot online that thinks that, I don't know, you can make causal inferences with statistics. That's always fun. So, anyway, till then. It's the wide lens look. Okay.